And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the end. Well, this is traditionally an important conference. Matchup. What were some of your experiences in these type of games, Brent?
Well, I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries, but back then you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies.
3 points.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Senti Aldama out there with Jackson, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Curry's shot is off. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Basketball.
Now Curry. There's the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Up the floor, and it's rejected. Moran with it. Now Thompson defending. Off target at the rim.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Curry from deep 3-point range. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, BA. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Now here's Jackson, and here's Moran outside. Pass to Curry. Out to Thompson. Now Green. Outside Curry. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Williams finds Bain. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. In transition, here they come. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 9 points.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
Williams with it. Now guarded by Curry. Spins. Morant.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The rebound by Jackson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The drive by Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 11.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Curry, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Here's Curry. The Grizzlies making their last shot. From outside the arc. Curry with another miss. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
That one misses. And Brent, the offensive style of this Warriors team, they stand apart from the rest of the league.
Well, it's that perimeter shooting that's just so elite, BA, that really sets them apart. They move the ball, they move themselves, but they can really shoot it. And when those shots are falling, this team is incredibly difficult to stop.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Aldama. Outside Bain. Payton with a steal. And here's Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the three, the small forward. Williams' shot is good.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Curry passes to Thompson. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. And here's Kuminga for three. Kept alive. Down low. Out to Thompson. Takes the three. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. From deep, Bain. He can't hit that time. Golden State has got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Fires for three. Here's Morant driving inside, and the layup falls. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
Green with a screen on Morant. Curry passes to Green. 6 to shoot. The three from Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jackson. Yep, that one's good. And that ties it up.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA. I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, ones built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Payton passes to Kuminga. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. This one for three. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Let's go with a three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Bane. That shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D. Hey, we all love going to Oakland, but the Chase Center is just incredible, Brent.
Now, what a magnificent, sparkling, brand new building they have. Like most arenas, the Warriors practice facility is also in the building for the players, so it makes it very easy for them day after day and night after night to come do the work that's necessary to be a championship team.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Here's Kuminga. Shot to stop the run. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Flashing the in-between game, nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Curry passes to Thompson. Thompson goes up. Outside Kuminga. Three-pointer. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Aldama grabs a board.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The kick out. Curry. Jacks up a three. Curry buries the triple.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Aldama, the pass to Williams. Outside Morant. Outside Williams. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Dario Saric, Chris Paul out there with Moody, and it's Podziemski in at the two guard. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Kennard. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Saric. Here's Moody. Saric, a screen on Williams. Here's Podziemski. Sinks it from distance.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Memphis calls timeout.
Let me hear you.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Make some noise for your GS Breaker.
Smart against Paul. Smart passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for him.
Saric, a screen on Rose. Pass to Jackson Davis. Releases. Moody, good. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rose outside. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis basketball.
And Rose has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Kicks it out to Smart. Timeout called. Memphis.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Here's Pajemski, guarded by Rose. Pass to Moody. Outside Paul. And there's a pick. Here's Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. Smart grabs the miss. Here's the break. And Rose, the bucket on the assist from Jackson. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
No good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. You know, when you talk about Chris Paul, you get the sense we are in the final years of his career, Brett.
That's definitely how it feels, but I love that CP3 is not going to let you know about it. He's going to continue to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to contribute to winning. He will continue to play at a high level.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Moody misses. Memphis leading. Here's Rose. It's stolen away. Here's Jackson Davis. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Pajemski. Inside and stolen by Clark. Paul against Smart. Here's Clark. Got a piece of it.
What instincts there as Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
A line change here for Memphis. And here's Morant outside. From behind the arc. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside, Williams puts the move on, and he lays it in. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Paul. Saric a screen on Morant. Here's a 3 from Paul. Fires in the triple. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh man, Chris Paul can still sting you from the outside. You can't afford to let him find shots that he likes out there.
And they'll keep possession. Cuts off the pass. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the... And And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Morant. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Payton, no good.
Warriors foul. Jonathan Kuminga.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Payton. Off target with the three.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Kuminga with a screen on Morant. The three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Drops in the three.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play deep, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Here's Bain. Back to Aldama. Pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Assist goes to
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Curry takes it in. He gets it in there. Curry's got 20 points.
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. And here comes the break. Over Bain. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Curry creates inside.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
And here's Morant, guarded by Payton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
shooting for Memphis.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Curry against Morant. Curry, that's good. 26 points for him.
What work from Steph Curry, gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Williams up top. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. Curry passes to Thompson. The kick out. Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. And he got the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the... The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Morant fights through contact inside.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Curry finds Thompson. On the take. And here is Green. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
On the attack, Curry. Pass to Payton to take the lead. Oh, nails the triple.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The three from Bain. Outside, Williams. Now here's Morant, guarded by Payton. Morant elevates at the rim.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Curry against Morant. Outside Curry to the inside. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Misses the tray. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team score.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And here's Curry for 3. No good from 3-point range. It's off. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. And all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. Now here's Kuminga. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from three. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Curry way outside. No good on the quick three. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you've got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. There's the triple. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. From deep, traps in the tray. 11 points in the game.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
And Payton throws it down hard.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way.
Side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Kuminga. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Thunder leading by 5. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Curry fires from way outside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Down low. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Thunder on D. 9-point game.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Down it goes!
Wow.
Down it goes!
There is answer!
Nice.
And a deep 3 from Curry. trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 20-7 run. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Outside for Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Down by 15. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Offensive rebound.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
They've got Moody. Charge is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Paul against Wallace. Kicks it out to Paul. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's Joe. Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. There's the pass to Joe. Shot clock at 5. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Paul with the 3. Doesn't go that time. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Joe. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Joe's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Joe. Back to Dort. Passes it to Joe. Lets the three fly. This ball grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 14. Launches the three. No good. To the left wing. There's the three. Joe can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Podziemski. Hands it from downtown. Podziemski's got 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Jackson Davis. And the three off target.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Wallace. Oklahoma City gets it back. Nobody near Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul with the ball, and it's Wallace picking him up. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Joe good.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Moody. A three ball and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Dort.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw.
3 shots.
The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Joe. And the Thunder another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again. And the pass to Joe. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Now the Warriors moving it up. Pulls up for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Podziemski's got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Dishes it to Hayward. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. Oklahoma City moving it around. This one for 3. Out to Hayward. On the wing, Giddey. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 18. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
He had a nice open look right there. Thompson's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry's shot is good.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Again, the Thunder score.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. The offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Out to Hayward. For 3. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
That's why you love that exploiting of a window of opportunity. Klay Thompson thought of as a shooter. Guess what? I can put it on the deck as well.
Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Curry on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for him.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
The 3. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Curry fires from way outside, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Scooped up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. From deep three-point territory. Can't hit that one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. The Thunder leading by 13. And here is Holmgren. Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Not going to go that time. Great tee that time from Green. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Good on the triple.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Here's Giddey. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Kuminga. The dish to Payton. Williams with the steal. Here's the three. Kept alive. Out to Wallace. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
For three, Holmgren puts up a deep three. Curry against Wallace. For three, Hayward. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Offensive rebound. Thompson gets it inside.
You simply must find and put a body on Klay Thompson because this guy knows when to go after the offensive glass.
Giddey, no good. Warriors trail by 14. There's the drive. Snatched up. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his sixth rebound on the night. Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Curry passes to Thompson. Lets it go with a three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Takes the three. Wallace misses. The Warriors shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. The Thunder leading by 14. For three, Williams. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Payton. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Thompson for three. Green, it's good on the putback.
Draymond Green has a knack for understanding where the ball will come off. He's got long arms. Really nice job getting after it on the boards.
Williams' shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And for the Thunder, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Wallace kicks to Hayward. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren finds Giddey. Back to Holmgren. Passes to Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Over Thompson. Here's Holmgren. In the corner, it's Hayward. Can they get it? Giddey, no good. And it's the Warriors with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Wallace. It's stolen by Curry. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, sinks the triple. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very... All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA, and it's always fun to watch. The next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Nice shot by Kennard.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And in last year's playoffs, Memphis falling to the Lakers in 6, RJ.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing season for the Grizzlies. They were the 2 seed, but injuries to Brandon Clark, injuries to Steven Adams, that just put them in a position that was not there for a postseason run.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. Back to Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4-3. The Thunder with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Out to the right wing. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Man, that one's good. Morant.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hayward, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The 3 from Bain. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Kennard can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. Pulls up on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Now here's Bain going inside over Giddey. Outside Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The offensive rebound. Hayward for three. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Clark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
That one misses. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Thunder, we've got Kenrich Williams. He's out there with Lou Dort, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Memphis leading. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add. That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The drive by Bain. Pass to Clark. It's good. He's got 9.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Clark, the pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Whistle blows. Yes, that's going to be a travel.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Williams a screen on Morant. To the middle. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Wallace. Let's go with a 3. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Thunder ball.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Joe. Outside for Dort, beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. So Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Dort for 3. Clark grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kennard into the lane. No good on the shot. Oklahoma City shooting only 42%. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star. And rightfully so.
Kennard against Dort. For 3. Kennard can't get it to go. The Thunder shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe, hounded by Moran. Down low. Here's Joe, shot clock at 5, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. They get the rebound. Kennard passes to Clark. Back to Morant. Knocked away. Pass to Clark. And stolen by Williams. Here's Joe. Williams a screen on Bain. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Kennard. Knocks down the triple. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Williams pulls it. Dort finds Williams. Here's Joe. 5 on the clock. Williams with the screen from the arc. Joe misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
They still need this. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Dort for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. So Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
There's Jackson with the 3. Clark, the pass to Kennard. Over Dort. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Timeout called, Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Rose is checked in. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Here's Smart. Oh, Smart drives. Aldama, the pass to Smart. There's Jackson with the 3. It doesn't go for him. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. No good there. Here's Giddey. Misses the baby hook.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Rose with it. Hayward picks him up. Rose with the bucket.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Here's Holmgren. Drops in the layup for two. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Rose outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, this is classic Rose. Never afraid to get physical with the D and finish on him.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. From deep, Giddey. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. Rose can't connect. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Shea hitting the three.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Rose into the lane. Pass to Aldama. Out to Rose. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls for Rose. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. 6 on the shot clock. Williams grabs the board. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. So it's the Thunder now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Rose. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Gilgeous-Alexander, a merciless three of his own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Giddey. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Screen by Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 8.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Rose outside. Holmgren with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. We'll get right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Kennard finds Moran. Here's Jackson. That one goes. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Williams driving in, and Williams punches it home.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Memphis shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Clark. Here's Kennard. The three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. The crossover. And the big finish by Holmgren.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Rejected by Holmgren. To the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Richardson's 2011. The Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
Joe's checked in for Hayward. Morant using his speed, and then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
From deep, Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. He goes up. Oh, Clark with the slam.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Moran. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Pass to Clark. Outside Bain. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the lot. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is over.
Calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Giddey. Screen by Holmgren. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Holmgren against Clark. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Brandon Clark.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Kennard. Clark in the post. Working on Williams. Clark, no good.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Jackson, pass to Bain. Now Morant.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first. No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Morant. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. Count it.
And he played huge in games in college, so Holmgren no stranger to the pressure late in this one.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And here's Morant outside. The Thunder with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Stolen by Giddey. Puts up a deep 3. Misses there. And so the Thunder take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And now we have Allie LaForge. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. One thing. We expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry after the miss from Desmond Bane. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll never get tired of seeing Steph Curry shoot. His ability to hit tough ones is beyond belief.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. With the drive, and the layup is good. Curry's got 5 now.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Jackson passes to Clark. The drive by Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry against Bane. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him, and he comes up with the deuce. 7 points in the game.
Boy, Steph is living in the lane. He is having fun doing it.
Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I don't think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Morant outside. The Warriors pull it in.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Payton kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Curry. Takes it inside. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson. Kicks it to Clark. Pass to Kennard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
To the inside, outside Curry. There's the screen. The tray. Kept alive. Here's Jackson Davis. Payton drives in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Thompson against Kennard. Now the dish to Clark. Kennard, the pass to Morant. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. 58 seconds left in the first. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Morant with it, picked up by Thompson. And then Morant slams it in.
Stop it, John. He's putting on a show.
Thompson from long range. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. Bain finds Morant. A kick out to Bain. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Memphis out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Kennard in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Passes it to Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Paul against Bain. They get it again with 1 on the clock and slam dunk by Saric.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Saric. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul.
Desmond Bain.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. Saric passes to Moody. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it back. Podziemski. Jackson knocks it loose.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Memphis leading by 6.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, John Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. And then Morant slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Clark up top. 11 points in the game. Driving to the basket. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Here's Paul. And it's blocked. Jackson down low. Kuminga on him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat. You know, when you're as crafty as CP3, you can have longevity in this league. It all comes down to health and want to.
And so Paul nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Payne for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Kuminga the pass to Saric. Misses from short range. Memphis leading by 11. Morant drives in. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The defense tried to guard John Morant, but with his speed, he blew right past him.
And again, no good by Golden State. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 13. Now the pass to Paul. Kuminga sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
When you make the list of the greatest point guards of all time, Chris Paul has to be on it. This guy is a legend.
And he makes all 3. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Payne for 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Paul against Morant. Pass to Podziemski. He dishes it to Saric. Here's Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second team foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Podziemski. Releases. Gets a hand on it. Rebounded by Jackson.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Green with a screen for Curry. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Memphis leading by 10. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. From deep, Rose. He can't hit that time.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Curry, good.
That is just picture-perfect form from Stephen Curry.
Memphis with the ball. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Rose. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
It takes fundamentals to knock down free throws, and Steph is one of the best at it.
Curry on the drive. Passes it to Payton for the 3. But Grizzlies pull it in. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The pass to Payton. Curry on the wing. Stolen by Smart. Over in the corner, Rose. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Knocked away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Clay gets off the break well.
The awareness from Steph Curry. Protect the ball around him or he'll get you.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Bain kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Payton inside, guarded by Bain. Kennard against Thompson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Curry. He's got 11. Puts up a deep 3. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Outside, Bain. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
To the paint, here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Morant. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Thompson surveying the floor. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Sometimes you forget how tall Klay Thompson is, which is what helps him score inside.
Morant passes to Clark. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Lock at 6. Jackson has the open look. And another miss by Memphis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And Green is right there. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
The nasty of Draymond. Few guys in the league play the glass better.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That's good from Morant. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Golden State. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 7 points.
Despite his size, CP3 has always been able to score it near the rim.
Bain kicks to Kennard. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Kennard, the pass to Bain. Can't get it to fall.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Golden State moving it around. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Paul passes to Moody. For the tie. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
One second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Payton kicks to Green. Curry dishes to Payton. Back to Curry. To take the lead. Offensive rebound. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
On defense, the Grizzlies.
Very assertive by Steph Curry. Takes the foul and still gets the shot up.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. It's Morant with the drive. Clark finds Kennard from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his 3-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen for Thompson to the middle, stolen by Jackson. Kennard against Curry. A kick out to Bain. Jackson passes to Bain. Going inside. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry with it. Now defended by Bain. Curry against Bain. Thompson outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Overcoming adversity on the injury front. Klay Thompson's one of the tougher players in this league, both mentally and physically.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Out to Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Morant against Curry. Payton from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Kennard on the wing. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
A fantastic competitor. The bigger the moment, the more Kennard wants the ball.
Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 22.
Just another reason why we have to love Stephen Curry. His ability to provide baskets in key situations.
Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Good on the shot.
These are the kind of looks Thompson just eats up.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Payton for 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Payton throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
And Thompson throws it down.
With the game on the line, who better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. To now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Down low, Jackson Davis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the stripe, Jackson more than capable, but can he do it when it matters most?
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Payton attacking. Out to Thompson. puts up a three. He's off from three. Driving in.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
And a deep three from Curry. Bucket's good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
good players, I mean, you can scheme up the defense, scouting reports, make the effort, but offense, man, you need skill, and you can't fake that.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Hayward outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Thompson. He takes it in. And here's Curry for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Payton, and he jams it home with authority.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Giddey against Payton. The kick out to Williams. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander to halt the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Gary Payton II. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
So it's the Thunder now. 4-point game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it back. The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Baseline try. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Draymond just eating glass that time on the inside, finding some room, carving out space. Great activity.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. And it's all from three-point range. The Warriors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Payton, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 8. The putback. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Curry, that's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
The basket. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Moody is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Podziemski in at the 2. To the inside. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Saric. Here's Podziemski. Misses the jumper. Oklahoma City shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. Saric, shot is off.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The Warriors leading. You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
Well, he puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Outside Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Paul drives in. Missed inside.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Paul. And he drives in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
Paul hits them both. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Yeah, that one's good.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Kuminga, the pass to Saric. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Joe. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Pajemski. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Ball passes to Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them, BA. When are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shots good by Saric.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch, and in close he's effective.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Paul into the lane. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. The rebound by Moody.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Joe. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
12 seconds left in the first half of this game. Now here's Paul. There's the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Warriors shooting a fantastic 57%. Thompson goes in, and it's in there. Thompson's got 5 now.
Only so much you can do as Thompson gets that shot off so fast. You got to be right on top of him.
Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
And maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness in what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Warriors. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. It's Giddey on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry. And what's really impressive about Josh Giddey is his versatility. And it's such a young age, Brent.
Yeah, Giddey at 6'8", BA, I think it's awesome because his size allows his skills to be accelerated and magnified. He sees over the top of a lot of defenders, and he can out-quick them, not with his feet, but with the pass.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. They double team Curry. Down low. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Giddy finds Hayward. Williams with it. Green picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Hayward. Here's Holmgren. It's Giddy on the wing. Payton with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Green. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Here's Jackson Davis, and the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
Good on the second one.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Golden State has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Curry passes to Green.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Payton against Hayward. Here's Thompson. Can't hit that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Giddy. Holmgren with a screen on Payton. From deep, Giddy. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Thompson outside. Play drives. Right side, Payton. And there's the drive from outside the arc. And Thompson gets the 3. Thompson's got 8.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
From deep, Giddy. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Warriors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 from Curry. The Thunder with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Puts up a 3 from deep, Giddy. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunder ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And Hayward has got the ball here for the Thunder. A 12-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Curry takes it in. Outside Payton. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle. To the paint. Pass to Green. Outside Payton from downtown, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Right wing. Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The three from Curry, and the Warriors with another three. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Number 00, Johnson Kuminga.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Outside Kuminga takes a 3. Here's Payton. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Hayward. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good recognition right there. He reacts quickly to what's happening out there.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range gets the 3-ball to go. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry with it. Hayward picks him up. And the basket by Curry.
I mean, that should be a tough shot with contact, but not for Steph Curry, I guess.
Joe misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Klay Thompson.
It's hard to think of a part of a game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Curry goes in, out of bounds, into the Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Williams against Kuminga. Williams misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Oklahoma City ball.
And Hayward has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 15. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Fires from way outside. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Launches it. The shot misses. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business. And Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brent Vick.
Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Kennard in at the 3 slot.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Now here's Morant for 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Thunder making the shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Kennard, the pass to Bain. Back to Kennard. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Fires from the wing. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the fast break layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
They get the rebound, and it's Clark in the corner. Here's Bain. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward finds Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Morant passes to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Out to Morant. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Shots good by Kennard.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Hayward goes in. Rebounded by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And that one's good by Clark.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Takes a 3. Stolen by Jackson. Poke loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Giddey the pass to Hayward. Banked in off the glass.
This guy is such an attentive defender. Great anticipation by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. It's Morant with the drive. Kennard for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Here's Joe. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Pass to Dort. Just 4 to shoot. From 20 feet out. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies trail by 3 to the inside. Bain. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Joe. Inside. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That one drops for him.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Lou Dort. Wallace is out there with Williams. And it's Joe in at the 2-go. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Thunder leading by 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now the Grizzlies with it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jackson misses. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Fires the 3. Joe can't get it to go. Morant against Wallace. Williams with the block. Jacks up a 3. Joe can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain drives in. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bain's got 8. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dort wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Boy, catch and shoot situation. If Lou Dort starts knocking these down, good night.
Clark kicks to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort passes to Joe. Wallace goes in. Here's Joe. And the Thunder, another three.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Memphis moving it around. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Joe.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Williams, a screen on Bain. Joe can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the paint. And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Joe passes to Dort. The kick out to Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And they recover it. Morant dishes to Clark. Pass to Kennard. Over Hayward. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Now Morant. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the drive, makes it off the glass.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Holmgren wide open. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bain, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Giddey with the drive.
Outstanding work on the defensive end from Holmgren. Doesn't give up anything easy.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Derrick Rose. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Jackson. One-on-one here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Smart driving the lane and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Giddey. Out to Hayward. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Gordon Hayward, always such an efficient player. If you give him that sweet spot in the deep corner, he's going to knock it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Now the pass to Giddey. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No one covering. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Smart passes to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Plays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And when you look at Derrick Rose's career, Doris, always a fan favorite.
You know what, Kevin? I think people love that this is a guy who refused to quit. He certainly had made enough money in his career to let the injuries just do their part and end his career. Instead, he fights and he fights and he fights and he adjusts and he's willing to... Oh, my goodness. Wow, how about the leaping ability of Gordon Hayward? He's showing some mad hops.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Clark. Looking to end the run. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. Clark finds Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 6.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Jackson. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Fires away from way outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Memphis, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Shots good by Kennard. He's got 11.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so here's Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
Fires from way outside. Clark against Williams.
Blocking foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant passes to Jackson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The three from Morant. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hayward on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Williams dishes to Hayward. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant finds Clark. Crafty move. Shakes him. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward outside. A crossover, and Hayward with the stuff.
Well, he is a forward, but Gordon Hayward has sensational.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Defensive foul. Lukas. First personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that the previous play is
of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Kennard. He dishes it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Over in the corner, Dort. Cracks in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. The kick out to Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Williams passes to Wallace. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Morant. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Williams, a screen on Bain. Joe can't get it to go. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a one-point game. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for George. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bain.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Morant.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That is what you're saying.
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Floats it up for Williams, and the last shot is going to be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game.
The previous play is overruled.
Good. We'll be heading to overtime.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And no, the basket is waved off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking do you think that is? You just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you when the call gets reversed.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotion.